Boom. Finally, welcome back. Learn to Code Live.
Boom,
Episode
baby.
11. It's been a while, but we're going to do Bitcoin Tracker to create mass FOMO. That's the actual agenda behind this series now. All right, we'll just get into it. So original idea was Python, right? And just like basic HTML and hit an API call. But I don't think that we should do that. I think we should do, after talking to you, Michael, JavaScript, right?
Yeah, I would. Let's talk about features, and then from there we can look at technology.
Okay.
And what pieces we need.
All right, let me open up the whiteboard, and then we can get to it.
So just imagine you're creating your own app to help you manage your crypto somehow.
Naturally, I want to get the most FOMO that I can, so I can buy as much.
No, this is like a lot of apps are mobile optimized. This app is FOMO optimized.
Yes, it's FOMO optimized. All right, so I'm thinking that dude, we could just do like a really basic HTML view, right? We could literally, if we're using JavaScript and we send a JSON object, we could literally just print out like the formatted JSON object. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, it's all steps up. So if we get data from some crypto API, the first thing we can do is just print it out on a page, so we can see kind of what we're getting, or print it out in the console. Mm-hmm. And then from there we can think about, okay, now that we have the structured data, how do we want it to appear on a page so it's easy to understand what someone's looking at, especially if they're new to crypto.
We're going to be pulling the data from like any crypto API, or
that's next.
Oh, okay.
So first features. Okay, so let's talk about features.
Features.
I want a shiny icon for each crypto.
Yes.
Shiny icon. Okay.
Yes.
That is not going to be dependent on what API we use. So I mean, we could just literally get icons off of Google, right? Mm-hmm. That's the ugliest S ever. I'm sorry, I have to redo that. It's bothering me. Okay, so features.
Maybe like a mini candlelight kind of graph.
Features. Let's see. Check one. Cool icons.
If you guys know what I'm talking
Like
a
candles on the
price
graph?
chart.
Yeah.
Price history.
A small one, like a mini one.
Oh, you know what, guys? Let me see. I think I saw someone's page, and they actually did it pretty cool. Like they put it in the view to make it display like a terminal, like an old school green and black terminal. And I think they might have had like red in it too. Let me see.
It was a console application, or it was like an HTML page?
It was an HTML. Yeah, it was an HTML page, and they put like whatever the style was, they just got it to make it look like basically a terminal.
Right, like a terminal inside an HTML page. I think I saw something like that on 4chan.
Where I saw this yesterday though. Oh no. Let's see.
Is Fido working?
He's taking a break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get him in.
He's had a rough week.
Oh, okay.
Terminal style for. What if I just look up like terminal? Old-timey terminal styling, CSStricks.com.
What kind of terminal aesthetic though?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
just throwing out options here.
Maybe
Aurelian is our terminal expert, so
yes,
you need to teach us about terminal aesthetic options.
I will. What was that console from the 1980s that people used to play a lot of games on?
Commodore?
DOS?
Commodore. No, yeah, that'd be too dirty.
Amiga? I think about the computers you hack into in Fallout 3. Those are cool.
Yeah. Maybe that.
I mean, they all have some similarities, right?
Right.
The old like kind of 80s
aesthetic
terminal.
Okay, so let's do a cool retro display.
Okay.
Cool retro.
You could do a fake GUI too, like copy the
Yeah.
GUI. That'd be
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool too. PLA. We should do like the back end work before we do the front end though.
Well, we're just
Let's
talking
do
about
that.
features.
Yeah,
So,
we're talking.
Yeah.
Don't even think back end, front end.
Do we really
Just
need
what
a
does it-
complicated back end anyway?
No, I don't think so. Dude, I mean, if we can just get plug into the API, we should be able to just make like one function call per like, I'm assuming like maybe there's probably a function called get current Bitcoin ticker or whatever API we use.
Hold the data, put it into like a JSON file and display it.
Yeah, I was okay with literally just displaying like a formatted JSON object in black and white, but
The script that you showed me last night does exactly that. You were just missing the dependencies.
it did that. Did you get it to run?
I got it to run.
Okay, I didn't get Python 3 until today, but I have it now.
Josh is a big boy now.
Yes, I am a big boy now. Dude, Big Spur is pretty nice, not gonna lie.
Big Spur.
Big Spur, baby. Big Spur.
Big
It's the
Spur.
newest
lost.
Big Spur. It's the newest
Mac
OS.
Big Spur.
All right, we got cool icons, cool
Is that
retro
what the
display.
version of Mac OS is?
Yeah, Big Spur, yeah.
Yeah. Can we get like a secret keyboard shortcut that turns all of the tickers into Dogecoin?
Okay, we can do that.
Control D.
Keyboard. We can do that with JS too.
That's lower priority, but I just want to get. I mean, since we're talking, I just want to get that in there.
Okay. Keyboard.
So
This is the ground floor, so
Input
think
that
big.
displays just Dogecoin, or just a completely different
Well,
HTML.
so imagine that you have like 5 different symbols that you're price tracking.
Right.
You hit it, and it just turns them all into Doge, and it just tracks Doge.
We do like maybe Control Shift capital D.
Ooh, like Doge mode. I like that.
Yeah, like Doge.
Control Shift Alt D. You know, just use them all.
Like have like a little small icon or like some sort of text when you hover over the Doge icon that has that included.
You hover over it,
And
and like
maybe
the
it-
dog face changes.
Right. It should also change the color palette to be more like yellow gold instead of green
Right.
What's up, Nick?
temporarily.
Yeah, I was watching it, so I figured I might as well join.
Are we still live? I was worried if it got cut off because I exited
I'm
something.
pretty sure we are.
It says live on YouTube.
Good, beautiful.
Yeah.
Smash
up,
like,
Nick?
please. Smash like, or I'll
Please like the
I don't
video.
know. I don't know what I'll do. Okay, cool icons, cool retro display, keyboard shortcut to Doge. I mean, that's really it, right? Like basic retro display slash view. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't really need any other features unless you guys want. So now you guys tell me what y'all want.
So let's say I'm a brand new user and I show up. What do I already see a list of coins, or does it have a search bar that says like type in a symbol and then you can start tracking it?
Initially, I was thinking that it would just display like Big Daddy number 1, right? BTC.
Okay.
And then there's maybe a drop down.
Match the aesthetic.
What's that, Aurelian?
Like the aesthetic is a terminal aesthetic, so like putting in an input will match.
Oh, that's right.
So if we do, you know what? If we do like a terminal aesthetic, we could kind of make it like a table, and maybe like
Oh yeah.
Bitcoin on one column.
Like an ASCII table.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So would it be like a console application where it prompts you to say like enter a ticker symbol, and then you enter it, and if it's not valid, it'll say like please enter a valid symbol.
Okay. I actually really like that. We can literally mimic a console app. Like,
I like it.
Also do like have line 1 be a line of console, like a console input, like some random launching of software, and then have the output be all the list of coins. You get what I'm saying? So like a kind of like a dummy line.
Well, the user, like as a user, am I typing in commands like where I see what I type on screen and I hit enter?
I would want to be able to see it.
If
What do you
type
mean?
the ticker and you push enter, would it show you that currency?
Yeah, so it should prompt. So it should prompt you like type the ticker of the currency you want, all right, and the user types in BTC, enter, and maybe like an echo. You've selected BTC, and then boom, run the display.
And you could just preload BTC. As like
What's that?
Man, you could just preload Bitcoin as like a console.
Yeah, well, that was also the other idea is we could start it out with BTC, and then yeah, you could prompt. We could have kind of like a loop that runs that just like continuously waits to see if the user is going to take an input. So
it's almost like we'll have like a text field that you type into, but it won't look like a web text field. It'll look like a console line.
Yeah. Take user input. Take user in BT for CMDS commands. Okay. And then
oh, there should be, if it's console, you should be able to type in help and get some kind of instructions printed out.
Okay, good call. Help feature. We'll just call that help feature.
Yeah, help feature.
FOMO feature.
Dude, it's all FOMO. Every feature is a FOMO feature.
Yes. The whole purpose of this app is to create FOMO. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 features. Anything else, guys?
Check the chat.
The Zoom chat.
Yeah.
Uno momento. Where are the rest of my Zoom windows? Let me see. Can you guys see my Zoom window right now?
Negative.
Nope.
It would probably be on the
We
stream.
won't be able to see it.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
I'll
Alright,
post it
maybe
in the
this was okay.
Telegram.
Yeah, post it on Telegram, please.
Thank you to everybody who showed up to stream.
Yes, thank you guys. Thanks for helping us create FOMO.
Yes, you're all responsible.
Specifically Ethereum. Please buy in. Buy in now.
Pump Ethereum.
Yeah.
All right. So, enter another coin, alternatively type help for more console. Okay.
Did you get Nick's idea? He put it in the chat.
Which Nick?
The Nick with the photo.
Sledge? Or
Oh no,
other
Put
Nick.
the link
photos.
in Telegram.
I don't see him saying the input. Look into Bitcoin.
Yeah, that'd be
Is this the link that you put, Kyle?
No, it's what Nick put in the chat.
Okay, look into Bitcoin. What is this?
I like Nick's idea. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, we could actually calculate that.
Like a
Right.
small icon and then a
Yeah,
The Z-score?
1% group. It's the MDRV score or whatever. Basically shows
Yeah.
like great times to buy, which is the green line, and bad times to buy, which is the red line.
Ah.
And it's just this simple equation right here.
So we would need to pull market cap data.
Can we through CoinDesk
we?
API?
So that would be like a criteria, because what we could do is look at like because there's probably a lot of ticker APIs. We could look at criteria like what data can we ask for.
Should we do
Some
that
will
now?
be really simple APIs, like they'll
Yeah.
only send you price.
I like the one that was included in the script that Josh posted in the Telegram group.
Yeah, the MDRV score, it like uses the last time like someone gets transferred or something. It might be a little bit trickier. It's almost complexity as well, I think.
I mean, I'm totally okay with throwing this on here. I think it's a great idea. So, dude, maybe for all we know, one of these APIs could have like this on there already.
Yeah.
Honestly, it probably does, because we're not the first people to think of this. So let's look at this.
What are you talking about?
So
No
good.
one's ever written a crypto ticker app ever.
Right, of
We're the
course.
first.
Especially not one that creates FOMO.
No.
But what is it? The tab name? What is it?
Bitcoin price index.
Nick, your voice is
JSON.
down a little bit. It's kind of hard to hear you.
Yeah,
can't-
it's because of how I'm positioning.
Okay, that's better. All right, simple JSON response. All right, can we see some documentation?
All right. Okay. Maybe somebody has written one before, but it would definitely be the first web-based terminal aesthetic crypto ticker app.
For sure, dude. Made by the Hot
That's
Dough Army.
definitely true.
I mean, there's a lot of updates on here, dude. Going all the way back to 2013. Okay, CoinDesk provides a simple API to make its Bitcoin price index, BPI, data programmatically available to others. You are free to use this API to include our data in any application.
Powered by CoinDesk.
As long as each page or app uses this, includes this powered by CoinDesk. Oh,
Dude, we can
like
have when the console starts up, it could have a line that says like powered by CoinDesk, and then it gives you the prompt.
okay. We can do that. Otherwise, we can just put it like white on white text on white foreground, white background.
No, this should look like from edge to edge of the browser. It looks like a black background terminal. I want this to be immersive.
We'll figure that out. I mean, if this happens to be the best API, whatever, dude, I'll do it. Let's see. Our pricing page, Bitcoin price index. What is this?
Nick just put the Binance API documentation.
So I looked at the Coinbase and the Binance ones. They have
Huh.
like trading bot APIs, so that'll give you like a feed of like recent transactions.
Uh-huh.
But you really have to parse a lot of events to get a real picture of the order book. Or they might actually offer the order book. Let me see.
Throw that link in the Telegram chat. Please and thank you.
They have a couple of endpoints that look relevant. Market data endpoints. I think this section, because this is really what we care about. We don't care about like unless you wanted this to actually list like I have a Binance account and I want to know exactly how much Ethereum I have on it, which sounds more complicated.
Yeah, they have an order book endpoint for Binance, I think.
Oh, do they really?
To get like, oh damn, you can get a list of trades. Candlestick data. They have candlestick data.
Where does
price.
where does Whale Alerts get their data from?
Are they on GitHub?
They do just Twitter Whale Alerts. Let me see. Whale
Symbol
Alerts.
price ticker.
Maybe
That's
Twitter.
probably a good place to start. It looks like their APIs are more like we would just call
Is this
3 or
them?
4 different
I just put it in
endpoints.
Zoom chat.
Yeah, it's right here, Kyle.
Looks like Binance just has client data exposed.
Yeah, but whale-alert.io is one that I found, and it has a
Is there
similar.
a GitHub link?
Ah.
And there's an API.
Yeah, I put it in the Zoom chat.
Oh, they have their own API.
Oh, do they really?
Mhm.
Whaler.io. Okay, I guess so.
Pricing.
Telegram.
Oh, but you have to pay for it.
How
Bro,
much?
$700 a month for enterprise?
No fucking way.
Are you kidding me? They have a
Hey,
free
wait.
version though.
Hold on. I guess I'm gonna assume like because if you're gonna be like using this as an indicator to like trade millions of dollars worth and like $700.
It could be worth it.
Yeah.
The free API says 10 calls per minute.
Look at this
For
one right here.
real?
1 hour ago, guys, $37 million of Ethereum was transferred from Binance and Anomaly. Someone just bought 30. That's like the 10th transaction of Ethereum I saw like that today.
That's probably because Michael Saylor's whole corporate crypto investing thing just went on this week.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly why. And because
It's probably like Procter and Gamble or something. I don't know. Some big company.
Procter and Gamble, Johnson and Johnson,
Johnson and Johnson. Yeah, they take all their like baby diaper profit, put it into Ethereum.
Yeah, your diapers on the blockchain.
I read that Visa was buying Ethereum and Bitcoin now.
Oh, which company?
Visa?
Hey, someone just PM'd me on Telegram and said that YouTube is not allowing them to comment in the chat because of a setting. But I see someone said something. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. This action isn't allowed. But the guy above him.
Chat.
Try. I don't know. Try.
Let me try. Hello.
It's on app.
She says error sending message.
I can't either.
No way.
Is it because we're live?
No, you should be able to.
Yeah,
a live chat.
People have always commented live before. There's a comment in there, I think.
I don't see anything.
I don't see one.
Loud Bros at 8:51 p.m.
You can't. I don't think you can comment while it's live. Can you?
I swear, people have.
Oh, I've done it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Let me go to my YouTube then.
I get an error message too.
You should be able to.
Yeah,
live chat.
People have always. Boy, oh boy. There's a comment in there. Okay.
I don't see anything.
I don't see one.
Loud Bros at 8:51 p.m.
You can't. I don't think you can comment while it's live.
Can someone mute? Who's ever got the echo going on in the background?
Yes.
Ah, help! We're fucked, guys. We're fucked. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Let's see. I mean, it looks like it's running. Can I comment on my own video? Let me see. I didn't hide the chat. All right, learn more. Oh, dude, maybe we're getting censored. I commented.
What the hell?
Can you guys see my comment?
Yeah.
And you guys can't comment.
Well, let me get back into yours. Because every time on my iPhone, I leave YouTube, it crashes.
Oh, go away.
There we go.
I
Mine
see
went
you.
through.
I see you, baby.
I guess you had to make the first comment.
Okay, very strange. Hello. Testing. All right, guys. There's a strange person that keeps calling my phone. Whoever's calling my phone, please fucking stop. Do not call my
You're
phone
live on the
again.
air.
Hi, I'm live. Hey, if you wanna talk when I'm in the middle of streaming, just come to the chat. Tell me what's up. Whoever's calling me.
Literally who?
Probably that fucking crazy girl. Yeah, look at this, dude. Oh, never mind. I probably should put that information out there. Never mind. All right. So Whaler, but they do have a free version. Oh, Michael's gone. Let's see. They do have a free version.
Yeah. On the Telegram, I posted the link. Oh, you got it there. Pricing will be at the top. Or I'm sorry, under API, it's pricing.
So what are we missing out on? Okay, let's see. So for free, we get only 10 function calls per minute. Damn. And then, wait, hold on a second. For free, you get transactions larger than 500K per. Oh, okay. So we can't see any transactions under 500K if we get the free one.
Just try to keep it less traffic, I guess.
Yeah. Which, I don't know. They kind of like force you to do the $6.99 a month one.
But Josh, this is them taking all their market data and then packaging it up and then offering it as an API. But I don't think you can call the Whale Alert API just to get like, if you just want to know like what's the price of Ethereum right now.
Yeah, no, we don't need that. I was just trying to see if we could see these like the splashes, like the literal whale alerts. But I mean, that's a functionality that we don't need. I mean, we never even put that as a feature. I'm just literally over here creating problems that don't even exist yet. But I'm sure the rest of their stuff has tracker information too. But Nick, someone put the Binance is an API too, right? Yeah. Let's see, Binance.
Yeah, it's on GitHub.
It's on GitHub? Yeah, it is on GitHub. It's REST too. All right. This has been moved. Okay. Thank you for telling us that. It was very kind of them. Holy cow. General API information. Return codes. Let's see. Account endpoints. Filters. You want to just look at general API information? They have 3 APIs. If there are performance issues, okay. Let's see.
These API endpoints. They have like probably 100.
Okay. Test. Okay. All right. Where is the? Oh, I guess we're literally looking at the documentation. Limits, seconds, intervals. Interval num describes the amount of interval. For example, interval num 5 with interval letter M means every 5 minutes. All right. IP limits. Every request will contain blah and the response header, which has the current used weight for the IP for all request rates. All request rate limiters defined. Each route has a weight. Oh man. Order rate limits, endpoint security. Oh man. What else we got? Is there a list of function calls on here?
Yeah, you're looking at them, but you'd have to go up to the top of the README. There should be a little table of contents. Maybe? Yeah. So if you scroll down to where it says public API endpoints, go down to where it says market data endpoints. Do you see all that? That's where it has like candlestick data, recent trades, price, symbol price ticker. I'd recommend just trying to get one of them working, because if you can get one working, it's very easy to get the rest working.
LTC, BTC. All right, symbol price trigger. Wait 1 for a single symbol, 2 when the symbol parameter is omitted. And this comes to string. I think someone is like banging on my door. Michael, give me a second. Can you share screen for a second?
What, show Telegram? Just turn your camera off.
Okay. Can definitely do that. I'll be right back. Should I leave the audio on? You guys want to hear?
Yes.
Yeah, man. It's not the Fed.
This is when the stream turned dark.
So Mike, why use JavaScript for this?
Well, the point that I mentioned to Josh was that we could introduce something like Python if there's a need to basically fetch some of this data from a place like Binance and then do something with it in a way where we want to store it, like for later use. Because
Right,
let's say in a very simple scenario, we just wanted to pool the current price of like a few different ticker symbols and display them on a page, right? Where it's kind of transient. We're not really doing anything with the data aside from displaying it. In that case, we can just make an API call just via JavaScript from the browser, fetch the data as some JSON, and put it on the web page for the user. So where it would be helpful to introduce like a web server as a component is if we needed to do something, it would be a little bit harder to do in the browser, or maybe there's just like a ton of processing that we could, that maybe didn't have to be done on a per user basis, but just in the background. Or if we actually wanted to store, like persist some data over time. So like I was talking to Josh about, if you wanted, you could have an application where every time a user like reloads or hits your app, they're interested in a certain set of ticker symbols. Let's say they just had like a setting saved right in local storage. So their browser, let's say they hit a Python web server that we set up, say, please give me the current price of XYZ symbols. The Python server talks to Binance gets the price back, and then because it just did that work, it goes ahead and sticks those those symbol prices with a timestamp into a database. So then later on, when like a different user or even the same user comes to revisit your web application,
Right.
even without having to talk to Binance, we already have sort of like a past log
ready
of prices.
for that said user.
Yeah. Well, it's ready for them, but also other people who visit the app would benefit from past visits from other people. So it's like, instead of
right. So
running a
if
server,
you go to the site and you fetch, for example,
Mhm.
you want the price for BTC to
Mhm.
LTC, right?
Mhm.
And the server gets that from Binance. It'll store that
Mhm.
information so that the next user, let's say it's Nick, he visits the
Mhm.
site 5 minutes later and it displays the same data. So it's not making the same trip.
Exactly. It's
that.
that, and then it's also, let's say that we wanted to display past historical information, like from the past 24 hours. One
Okay.
option would be we ask an API to give me 24 hours worth of data, like from Binance. Another option would be we have our web server just run a job like every 5 minutes to pull the current price and stick it in a database. And the
Right.
third option would be let's just have all of the data get pulled on demand every time a user visits our application, but we're going to store it so that anyone who visits after that doesn't just get the current data, but they might get the past 24 hours worth of data. So it's like, it's not a perfect chart, but it would be enough to have a little bit of a chart, assuming you had some traffic to your app.
Absolutely. So in those cases where we want to go a step further with the simple API would be making, Python would serve a very good purpose. But if we're just going to do something simple like display prices stripped from Binance, we might as well just stick with JavaScript.
And then most of the stuff is just going to be in the form of a JSON object. So, I mean,
right, which would be easier, right?
It's a crazy person stalking me right now. Someone call 911. Just kidding. Fuck. I hope I didn't get.
Is there anybody outside?
And I just said the F word. Huh? I don't know, dude. I had to turn my phone off because my phone's getting like I keep getting calls from blocked number. It's okay if I die. If I die, I'd rather die right here streaming. So
your fortune, Josh.
All right. The next step is, yeah, you guys can visit me in the hospital. Next step is we need to pick which API. So, I mean, does anyone here off the top of their head know which one of these APIs would be superior for what we're trying to use without any research?
Well, Binance allows unauthenticated queries.
Okay. So that's a benefit right there. So we can do data market endpoints, order book. So we have access to the order book, recent trades lists, old trade lookup. So we have market data, compressed and aggregated trade lists, candlestick data. I want, like, what does the candlestick data look like? I want to see that.
I'm trying to pull it still.
So, and it's object. So like, this is literally all. Can we convert this into, like, can we use like JS to like display like a red or a green line?
Would it be like on a coordinate grid?
You muted, Michael.
I was just going to say, from this data, was if the close was lower than the open, then it's a red candle, and if it's higher, then it's a green candle.
Yeah. So we could just do that. We could use logic for that.
So
all right, that's
would
simple.
this all be like graphed?
Yep. There's different ways you could do it. If you wanted to graph it with like an SVG graph library, you could do that. If you wanted to do like a very simple, completely DOM-based graph where it's literally like a bunch of like divs or whatever laid out, you could do that too.
I think that'd be easy. Okay. Let's
But
go
that's
Binance then.
Yeah.
All right, Binance it is. We pan out of this thing. All right, Bitcoin tracker features 2 is gonna be still panning. Okay, we'll do 2. And we'll call this tech stack, baby. All right, so we're going with Binance API, at least for now. Binance. How do you guys spell API? Just kidding. No one thought that was funny. Wow.
I chuckled.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. It makes me feel better. Binance API, and then, I mean, I don't really know. This was the first like old timey terminal styling I found coming up.
We can just do that from scratch. That's easy.
You want to self-produce the CSS?
Why not?
Okay. You sure?
Might as well.
Okay.
Where it says, I'm just curious, in the sample API call that Nick put, where it says symbol equals LTC BTC, does that mean that they're reporting the Litecoin price relative to the Bitcoin price?
I think so.
That's what it is. It's a currency pair.
Yeah.
Because it's like a pair, kind of, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, because like most of those, I mean, I'm on like, I'll show you like CoinTrends Telegram.
Okay.
If you look at like CoinTrends Telegram, basically all their trends are relative to the price of BTC. So it won't tell you like a dollar amount.
Okay.
It'll just say like the wall size, and it has like a money bag symbol, and then it'll say like, for example, I'll show you.
But you can do this. If you swap out BTC with USDC and run it, wouldn't that give you a dollar value? It looks like it does.
Yeah, you should be able to do that.
Because it looks like it's roughly the Litecoin price.
Okay. All right, fam.
Anywho,
whatever.
distracted.
All right, so we for sure want to do we want to do custom styling.
Custom styling.
Is everyone in agreement on that?
Yeah, custom for sure.
Sure.
One thing you could do though is like, let's say there was a monospace font that you liked. You could pick a font provider like Google Fonts or Adobe Typeform or whatever it's called. Or you could just download a font, but then it's like you have to host the font file somewhere on the internet, right?
Yeah.
You could put it on
icons
S3
too.
Icons.
We can put it on S3. We can okay, so we can do the styling ourselves. We can take fonts and icons, so that's okay. And then, I mean, this is literally just going to be HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right?
I think so.
For now.
Does that support the feature set? I think it does.
It should. CSS /
And here's the thing too, is like we could build it out this way, and then let's say that you wanted to add a feature that requires some kind of persistent storage. You could basically introduce a server component to the app later on, and then that way you could update your client so that instead of talking directly to Binance, it talks to your server, and maybe that talks to Binance in some other places.
So maybe we need PHP then. Yay? Nay? I'll put PHP ? Or something like that.
PHP for what?
Where are we going to store the data?
Well, that would be like a database thing.
Database?
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to communicate with the DB, right? So we would need like PHP and like MySQL.
But why would you use PHP if someone hadn't put a gun to your head?
You really want to know
why? Is someone
why?
currently holding a gun to your head, Josh? Just out of the frame?
Do you really want to know why?
Why?
Because the only way I know how to retrieve data to the front end with HTML and CSS is using PHP.
This is all we're all gonna learn some stuff here.
All right,
this is
let's do it. All right,
we're gonna do something brand spanking
So
new.
we are going to have a backend then.
It's gonna be server side backend, but yeah.
That's the best kind of backend. If we decide to introduce a server component later because we need it, then it's just helpful to have some idea in mind of like we might use this technology.
Okay, let's just put DB. We'll just make it very like non-descriptive DB and whatever all that entails.
Yeah.
DB question mark, and we'll do plus 10 bonus points for DB. Okay. All right. I mean, I guess whatever we can use. We can use Visual Studio's code. Not really tech, but we should do this all in. You know what? We should actually just do this inside of like old Windows Notepad. You want to do that? I really would probably like that actually.
But your handwriting is so legible, Josh.
I know, it's beautiful.
In Nano.
And do it in Nano?
Do it in Nano.
All right, Aurelian, if we're doing it in Nano, you have to do all the coding. There's no way. There's no way we'll be here until like 2022. Probably longer. Okay, I think that's it. Then we could wrap it up here on the first one. So, little breakdown. We're doing a Bitcoin tracker. And actually, we'll put slash crypto, right? We'll flood that.
Yeah.
Crypto, CRYPTO. Okay. With the features of it having cool icons, a cool retro display, and a view. Keyboard shortcut to Doge. That's going to be like the hidden. I think this is going to be like, let's put a star right here. This is going to be like the hidden piece de resistance right here. Mimic a console app. So we're going to take user inputs in the form of commands into the console. And then obviously the help feature. Other than that, I mean, we didn't really put inside the features, but I guess we should just display. We didn't even say exactly what we're displaying from the beginning, right? So we're just going to display the Bitcoin ticker off the bat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then ticker BKER plus.
Bless you.
What's that, Kyle?
Big sneeze.
Okay. All right. So that goes to the features. And then as far as the tech side goes, we're going to be using Binance API, right? Seems like a good thing to do. We're going to do custom styling. To me, that seems like an awful idea, but everyone wants to do it, so we'll just do it. And then tech stack's going to be HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And if we do have a server-side DB, we'll figure that out whenever we cross that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, okay? And that's it, right? All right, anything else? What else can we do to create FOMO?
You could have like a limited time free trial before it makes you pay in Ethereum.
You know what we should do? We should just like, if all the candlesticks are green, we should just
Wait.
like,
oh, never mind.
If all the candlesticks are green, we should just add a bunch of like flashy noises and sounds and stuff to make people panic and buy.
We should put the rocket like overlay, like transparent.
All the rockets.
The rocket taking off.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that meme.
To the moon.
Let's do that. Actually, that's a good idea. All right, we're adding one more thing. We're adding more feature. If it's, we have to come up to like a percentage point on like the daily of which it's up.
Yeah.
So like, let's just say if it goes over like, I mean, what's something ridiculous, but it's bound to happen this year. Like if a certain one, 40,
in terms of
45%.
percentage.
Yeah.
Or we should just
Yeah,
do
like-
multiple of the games from like the last hour and like put that as the projected price in like a month or something.
We could do that. But if we have if there is a ridiculous number that we have to pick for the logic, so like if it's above like something, then like release rocket, then what? 45%? I don't know. I guess we can figure that out later. But don't let me forget to add this little feature here. All right. Okay.
Wait, so it'd be like a rocket sound?
We can do whatever we want.
The rocket emoji.
Oh,
Yeah, we
rocket
can just,
emoji.
you know, Michael, you know how in iMessage, when you send like an emoji with like an effect, it'll like splur it all across the screen like that?
Like confetti.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
we can just shoot all across the axis of the page, like a bunch of rocket
Just,
ships and moons.
Break the fourth wall with the terminal and just have text just moving around, animated.
Hey, you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about like slot machine. Like when it's like, oh my god, you won it, and it does all the crazy stuff. something like that. But with rocket emojis and moon emojis.
There should
All
be
right.
there should be a Bogdanov emoji.
Yes, we'll put a
There's
blog
like a
in the corner
dom.
too. Yeah, we got to do that too. Thank you, Aurelian. We got to do that
No
too.
problem.
Let's do Bog and Boy Smeeman. Boy Smeeman. Boy Smeeman.
Speeman. Isn't it Simeon? Something like that.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but basically it's Eminem with the S. E-M-I-N-E-M. Boy Smeeman. Bog. Rocket ship, BTC tracker plus others, help features, mimic console app, take user inputs from commands, keyboard shortcuts to Doge, cool retro display and view, and cool icons.
Is this
All
going
right.
to be open source?
What do you guys think? Should we do this open source? The Ruby Hangman app is open source, but I mean, we can decide that at the end if y'all want.
Yeah, the nice thing about that is you can push code after every episode. And then if people want to follow along, they can just check
pull it
out.
in.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, who are we kidding? We're not gonna like make any money off this app, so like
Might as well.
let's do open source. Power to the devs, dude. Let's do it. All right. Then if you guys don't have anything else, that's it. We'll wrap this one up and we'll start again on episode 12. So anybody got anything? Final comments? Nope. All right. I'm out. Good night, fellas.
Howdy.
Howdy.